January 19th, 2022. It is a post-match day with the Coppa Italia round of 16. My name is Julian Gennatti, and with me as always for the live shows is Alejandro Foncello. What's going on, buddy?
I'm good. We won.
You are good. Yeah, we won. That's all. Yeah, as long as we win, you're good, and that's all that matters for you, and that's fine. We're not gonna spend too much time on the game from yesterday because I think, well, in your match reaction, you said what you had to say, and then in my live, it was a straightforward win against a B side.
Yeah.
It was straightforward. You dominated. You did what you needed to do, and you got the job done. And you articulated that. I said that, and that's all anyone really needs to know from that. The people clamoring for Arthur and Locatelli to play more, I don't think that's going to happen.
No. It isn't.
And we'll get into that because stuff is happening on the market.
I just okay. On the game tomorrow. On yesterday's game, I said on my reaction, even if they played their A team, I thought we would have won because they're in a bad moment without a coach. Like, I'm not saying they're gonna be like this for the remainder of the season, but they put out a B squad, and it was just a stroll in the park. Even when we conceded, like 3 minutes later, it was back 3-1. Like, it was it was a training game, a good one. Maybe it's very positive that we played that game. I think so. Maybe gave the players a boost ahead of Sunday. Some confidence. So yeah, I think overall, just we did what we had to do. Saw some good things, very good things to be honest. Especially our pressing at times was suffocating. Like, we were just suffocating them. It was insane. Like, they couldn't string 2 passes together. It was like playing a Sunday league against this. Like, at times it looked kind of embarrassing for Sampdoria. It really did, but it was a good game. I think I said it yesterday. I think nobody played a negative game. Again, I thought Sandro played a good game. With that goal, I still think he was in no man's land again.
Yeah.
Rabiot needed to drop in also. It's not all on Sandro, but it happened so many times. The same situation.
Yeah.
But overall, Kulusevski, like, he worked hard, but
that was a bad game.
Yeah, like, it was just meh. But other than that, everyone was great. Everyone was good. Even who came from the bench. The players who came from the bench, they were good. So, yeah, all good.
Well, that's time we could say that. That's funny.
It's a long time.
I still don't. I think Arthur and Locatelli's performance did boost up Rabiot a bit, and that's fine. But I don't think Rabiot was still great. I think he was still pretty negative on the ball. But he did, again, like you said, he didn't do anything wrong, I guess.
His runs were well yesterday. Like, he finally outmuscled his opponents for once.
Yeah.
And he made those runs. But
against a B team.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But again, he did it. So
you know what I noticed actually in the first before we scored the goal, before Quadrado scored his free kick, I noticed that we were forcing a lot of crosses.
Yeah.
And our fullbacks were in the box waiting for crosses.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, is that a tactic, or is that just happening because of the way we're set up, or is that Allegri and Landucci saying you guys got to get in there? Because that's not normal.
No, that's not normal. I think, like, if you go off his last pressers, you would say it was intentional, because he talks about it a lot, that you need to get more players into the box, especially midfielders.
Yeah, we're talking fullbacks here, though.
Yeah. No. But he also said that some of the midfielders cannot do that, or McKennie. So maybe he switched it. But then again, you're not doing that against Milan away from home. He's not doing that. So it's kind of like, great, you can do that, but it's not like it's not
go
something.
Have fun have fun in the Coppa Italia, but you're not doing that against Milan.
So
sorry.
it's like, fine, nice, we've seen it, but that's it.
You know, I didn't mind that Sandro was in the box for those because he's actually not bad at attacking headers.
No, he
But
isn't.
he's like as the main focal point when we do have corners.
Yeah.
So I don't mind him in the box attacking corners. And in our other box, that's an issue.
It's the same with Rugani. When he needs to defend with his head, it looks shaky.
He can't. Yeah.
When he needs to score a goal with his head, he's on it or very close.
He's hungry. He's very hungry to score goals. And we mentioned that yesterday. Yeah, it is weird.
It is weird because he loses a lot of headers when he needs
defensive
to defend.
Headers.
Yeah, defensive headers, a lot. And then he wins the offensive one. I'm like,
yeah. He should have scored 3 goals yesterday.
Yeah. Like
he should have had a hat trick.
The first one was like I cannot like. You can still not believe how he missed that.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Before we move on, what's up, Andrew Finnan, one of our Bianconerizone members? How's it going? Mr. Duck saying Inter out. What was the final score?
Who?
Are they out?
Oh, 2-2.
Inter and Empoli?
Last minute.
2-2?
Ranocchia.
Okay.
91 minutes.
So they're going extra time probably. It's unholy fun.
We can play them in the final.
Yep. Mr. Duck says, at the start of the season, we were struggling to beat teams like Sampdoria, but now we destroyed them. Are we improving or just luck?
What did he say? Roll them.
We were struggling to beat teams like Sampdoria, but now we destroyed them. Are we improving or is it just luck?
No.
I think it was circumstantial.
Okay, yeah, but we improved compared to the start of the season. We did. It's not amazing, but we look a bit more organized. We do.
Okay.
Like at the start of the season, we looked all over the place. We did. Like it looked completely disjointed. Completely. Yeah. At times, it was like, come on, like you cannot.
So if you were to give us a score out of 10 at the beginning of the season, would you give us like a 2 or a 3?
4, 3. Yeah, maybe 4. It was bad. It was really bad.
And what would you give us now? Like a 5?
Compared to the start of the season.
No, like as what you want from a team.
Oh, what I want from a team.
Yeah.
Saying that, let's say 2017 was a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 5.5 still.
Okay, and what were we at the beginning of the season? A 3.5?
Maybe. It was bad.
Okay, so we barely improved, but we have improved. I'll give you that.
We have improved.
But, yeah, we barely improved.
Like some things we cannot improve with the players we have. We just can't.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So I don't like the video, guys.
Yesterday, I like the video, subscribe, all that stuff. We're almost at 2,000. Let's just get over the line here. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers. Let's go. I was going to say, I think yesterday was circumstantial because of the team that they put out there, and we still didn't have. We had our better players playing. Mostly our better players playing.
Yeah. Okay. But to be honest, who was on the bench? Caio, Keane.
Who was?
Yeah, like Keane.
Keane was suspended.
Okay, he wasn't even on the bench. Like we had out there, we could have. Like we didn't have anyone else. To be honest, we had Dybala on the bench.
Well, there was Dybala, McKennie.
Yeah, McKennie, but like Rabiot, Betancourt, like they interchange.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I'm not trying to be negative here, but I'm not taking this win.
No.
Like I'm not fist pumping saying let's go. Like,
no, but if you just actually look at the numbers, we improve. Like point tally wise, like I won't say it's impressive, but compared to like again, if you take away the 4 games, you cannot take those 4 games away. They are there for a reason, but it looks impressive. Like it looks actually good. The way we do it isn't great. I give you that. But
results wise though,
results wise, we just need results at this point.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
So I'm not saying we cannot complain. We should be complaining, but we improved. We did. Not amazingly, but we improved. Like
I agree. I'll agree with that. I thought you were gonna say like we improved a lot, and I was just gonna slowly roll a bit there.
I'm more confident going into games now. Like on Sunday, I'm not scared on Sunday. Like they are the better team at the moment, but I'm not thinking, oh my god, I don't want to watch that game. I'd rather don't go away to Milan. I'm like, bring it on. We can win. I believe we can win on Sunday.
Yeah, me too, because I've seen the midfield, what's happening there. Oof.
Like
Milan's midfield.
if we are on it, and I mean on it in terms of being organized and don't do stupid things like Sandro did against Inter, like stuff like that, we have a fair shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. We'll move on to the next part. Pierre Portella, he's already retracting his question because he didn't realize today was Coppa Italia. So Dan
even
saying,
if it was Serie A, no.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're not challenging for this good at though. It's top 4. Like, just focus on Atalanta.
Yeah, we need to win on
and
Sunday.
Napoli, I guess.
We have Sunday and we have Atalanta in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah,
like we can actually.
Are they the first game, or is Atalanta the first game after the international break?
I think so. I'm not 100%, but like if you win, again, we did it so many times. What we are doing now, but like you can be into the top 4 in the matter of 2 weeks, and you have that in your own hands. Like you don't need to really depend maybe
on results.
Yeah, but like you have that, like you can get into that based on your performances.
Yeah,
and that's something the team should be, I don't know, printing out and hanging above their bed so they can see it when they wake up every day. Like
dangling the carrot in front of the horse.
Yeah. So you have now, you need to prove it. You're playing direct opponents, and you can get into the top 4 now. It's up to them now. It's up to them.
Yeah, that's talk for Sunday because the game is so far away still. We don't usually have these kind of breaks.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's like a 5-day rest. Before we get into transfer news, Dybala did make the national team, so we got to be aware of that. Sule didn't. So, whatever. That's another just the Juventus thing. But Dybala did make the Argentina national team. And that's why I'm scared if we play Atalanta first game back. Because
I agree.
Bad stuff always happens when he goes away. So, here's hoping that they're not the first game. So, are you good with the Coppa Italia game yesterday? Are you done? Are we good? I'm done.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
I talked about it for an hour and a half yesterday. You did a nice little video. We started today's show off with it. We do play Sassuolo because they beat Cagliari today.
Yeah.
So in the quarterfinal, we play Sassuolo. I think it's at home still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So home to Sassuolo. We get to watch Scamacca. We get to watch Frattesi. Great.
No, we just need to win. Period.
Yeah. Quarterfinal game. I think it's mid-Feb. Like it's before the Champions League game.
I think it was the 9th of February. I'm not sure. I'm pretty. Yeah. I think it was the 9th or the 10th. Like one of those two. I'm not sure.
We'll see. We'll find out. It'll come out shortly. Let's move on to the big news of the day. Probably a couple hours ago, Nico Shira and Romeo Agresti and all the top tier sources. They said Arthur's agent, Federico Pastorello, went to Arsenal's main campus, main headquarters, and they're trying to hash out a deal. So this is getting serious.
To be honest, I don't think so.
You don't think it's getting serious?
No.
I'm just saying that the agent is there talking. That's
he can talk.
I'm not saying that it's definitely happening. Yeah.
You can talk all you want. The reports are all the same. They want a loan, and you will say no. So it ends there. Like he can talk. Like he can stay there forever. For what I care. Like if it's a loan, you will say no. It's that simple.
If it's a dry loan for 6 months, they'll say no.
It's no. He's gonna stay.
But if Arsenal up the ante and say it's a loan for now plus an obligation in the summer,
he's gone.
Then they might think about it.
He's gone. No, nothing. He's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Well. So it's all in Arsenal's hands right now.
Yeah. Like if it's just a loan, and I don't like. The only thing that scares me is that Allegri doesn't really rate him, and we're just keeping him then.
Yeah.
But I understand that the club wants certainties. Like every club wants. We want Icardi, they don't want to loan them out. We want Martial, they want obligations and stuff like that. I get that.
Initial loan fees, yeah.
That's normal.
Yep.
On the flip
we should
side,
act the same way.
Yeah, we need to act the same. But on the flip side, in the summer, you cannot do that because Allegri doesn't want them, and you cannot keep Arthur for another season. And Allegri will use him in the Coppa Italia against Sampdoria's B team. That's also not an option.
Yeah, because he makes too much money and he is too much of an asset to hide.
Yeah.
Because it's clear other teams want him. Which leads me to this. Since Allegri does not want him, Arsenal want him, but not at what Juventus wants to sell him for. Why the hell is he starting this many games right now? Why is he playing so much?
I don't know. Maybe like Allegri understood that. Wow, he's not leaving, so I better be using him in some capacity. Like we're playing every 3 days almost. You cannot play you cannot play the same players week in, week out. Yeah, you can, but I don't think that's the way to go. Especially when everything stands and falls with Locatelli at the moment. Like if he's out, we are in trouble, big time. So we need to find solutions. So we better be using him. I think that's that. Again, people told me there was a report that Allegri wants to keep him. I'm like, yeah, but the same sources were saying he doesn't rate him. Like not even a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Like, and to be honest, we can all, how do you want to say it? Rationalize. Like we can all think for ourselves. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't really rate him. Let's be honest. Like,
no, if he rated him, he'd be starting as much as possible before this last week.
So again, and yesterday it worked. It did. But he's not playing on Sunday. Like I will be shocked if he's playing on Sunday.
There's no chance he starts Sunday.
No, so like I said, I will be shocked.
Yeah. He is a good player to play against Salernitana and those shit teams.
Like if you, if you want to play with two, I think like I don't know, like did he get a fair shot to show that against bigger teams consistently?
No, he's not having a fair shot against big teams.
Okay, so
I would not trust him still. I would not let him do that either, though.
Okay, I want to see that first before I can really say that. Because for now, I'm just going off sample sizes, little sample sizes. And I prefer not to do that myself because I do like him. I do like him as a player because I like, again, even yesterday he gave the ball away in a very dangerous position. Like that's him. But on the ball, he's just composed. Again, he plays. I said in my daily, he plays simple passes, but sometimes he plays simple, decisive, actually useful passes around the box. Even yesterday, I like that. I don't know. We cannot play a 30-meter pass consistently. He cannot do that. Like he's not Pjanic.
No,
he's not Pjanic. Pjanic could do that. He can ping a ball.
Oh, definitely.
He's not that. Again, we'll talk about Zakaria. He's definitely not that.
No.
But I think with Zakaria, Locatelli will just play up more up the pitch like he did yesterday. Like even yesterday, you can see it. Like Locatelli, he was
loving life.
He needs to play up. He needs to play further forward. He needs, not just for him, but for us. Like at this point, I'm gonna be selfish for us, not just for him. He might love it more. Pretty sure he does, but so do we.
He damn well does. Like it is a joy to watch him smile and actually play.
Yesterday, the only thing that bothered me about him, he was being too unselfish. He was giving, like, he was in the box, instead of taking shots, he was laying it off to Dybala and Morata.
Yeah.
Like he needed to take some more shots yesterday. But yeah,
he was also forcing some ugly passes too. But at the same time, it's fine if you're higher up the field.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, I'm not saying you need to do a Bruno Fernandes and spam 80 passes and only 30 of them
come off.
Come off. I'm not saying that, but it's okay. It's okay, especially when you're dominating the game like that against that side. It's fine.
Okay.
And Nina saying showing Arthur off to Arsenal to get an obligation. I don't think that's working. Like, they know who Arthur is because their sporting director is Brazilian. It's Edu.
It's Edu, right? Yeah.
So they know who he is. I'm just thinking they want just to bridge a gap because they want to sell El Neni. Party, okay, he's coming back because Ghana out of Cup of Nations.
Ghana had a stinker.
But they are they have a midfield issue at the moment, and they just want to bridge a 6-month gap. And like Juve know that. It's very strange that Arthur wants to go. He knows that, and then people say, yeah, but he wants to keep his chances for the World Cup alive. I'm like, okay, but in the summer he's coming back, and what then?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's a weird time, especially when players use the excuse, yeah, I want to play in the World Cup, because the World Cup's in when? November. So Martial is trying to get game time to convince Deschamps, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to go on a 6-month loan deal until June, and then he's going to go back to United in July, and then he's going to get benched again for 2 more months. So it's a weird scenario for players at this point.
It is.
If the World Cup was in June, like a normal tournament, then Arthur going to Arsenal could make sense for him. It would make sense for Martial to leave, and go for a 6-month bender with some other team as well.
Yeah, and I need to say I'd rather we keep Arthur than get Zakaria. I want someone who can pass, and Zakaria isn't it.
Zakaria, do you want to get into this right now?
Yeah,
because apparently we have a 4.5-year contract with him, right? Is that what Nico Schira said?
Offered, but Sky Germany said that Bayern joined the race now.
Yeah. Okay. So.
But we kind of knew that.
Where is he going to play? Where's he going to play, though? Is he going to play in Bayern's midfield, or is he going to play in Juventus' midfield?
Sky said they want to replace him with Tolisso, because Tolisso is free in the summer, but going off that, they just want Zakaria on a free in the summer. That's that.
Okay, so they won't pay Mönchengladbach right now.
No.
Okay. So I'm assuming we will, because there was a 4.5-year contract offered. So that means half this year and then 4 more years. So we'd be willing to pay, I guess, Mönchengladbach a small fee, and we get the player.
Yeah.
In terms of his ability on the ball, I think I tweeted this out. Has it popped up yet? Did you put it on here?
Yeah, it comes across.
Yeah, so you can read my tweet whenever you want, when it pops up eventually at the bottom of your screens on the ticker. Those are all of his pros. Like, he can protect a back line like nobody else, because he's an absolute unit. Like, he's 6'3", moves. He's not going to out sprint out anybody, but he can move side to side. He's agile enough to get blocking passing lanes, retaining the ball, intercepting the ball, blocking shots. Like, he's that guy. That's an Allegri player.
Yeah, that is. And also,
in terms of passing, he's 93% passing.
Yeah, and
what do you mean?
To be honest, he's just a guy who gets the ball to Locatelli, and that's it.
Exactly.
And Locatelli needs to make it happen. It's that. That's
why did everyone think Gattuso was so good?
Yeah, he won the ball and he just gave it away.
He gave to Pirlo.
And that's it. and it worked. You need, and some teams you need those players.
And again, we're not calling Locatelli Pirlo. We're not calling Zakaria Gattuso. But that system works if you have the coach to do it. Allegri wants a big dude, or he wants a proper holding midfielder.
Yeah, that's that.
And so, to be honest, if we're, like you said, because I think you said something like that earlier today, if we're not going to use Arthur and it's just going to be a bench player and riding pine, get Zakaria in here.
It makes no sense. If you if you keep Arthur and he's going to be used like he's been used so far this season, it's kind of pointless. It's pointless. It's just a waste of 100%. Wages, space. It is. Again, also
for sure,
I don't think we should be worried about because Matuidi wasn't the greatest passer of the ball. Let's be real.
That was his main thing that everyone got mad at. He was technically not a very good player.
But I liked him. I do. Yeah. I did, because he was useful. He was very, very useful.
Yeah.
And even saying if he passes to Bonucci and Delek, what's the point? But he won't. He won't
No, pass it forward.
Like he will pass it to
a progressive
Locatelli.
pass. A progressive pass is 10 yards or more.
Yeah.
If Locatelli's 6 yards beside him, that's not a progressive pass, but it's still making the ball move.
Yeah, and he can pass. Like he's not awful. Like he doesn't attempt that. Like I looked it up. I did not look it up. I saw it, and I'm not sure who tweeted it out. Maybe it was like Squawka.
Yeah.
I think, and he averaged like, oh no, they put the scheme, Spassium scheme. I think that was a few months back. It was during the Euros, and he.
So it's like a map, right?
Yeah, it was like 2 meters, 3 meters. It's just like winning the ball back, winning the ball back, and just giving it away to his teammate, and that's it. And just winning it back.
Yep.
That's what he did. And some coaches really want that. Like they want that. City have
Rodrigo,
perfect. And he is amazing. Okay, he's a bit of a better passer. He is, to be honest. But he does basically the same thing. Maybe in a lesser capacity. No, in a lesser capacity to what Allegri wants to do, I think.
Yeah.
But that's what he does. That's what he does. And he does that. He's one of the best. Like, he's amazing.
And he gets the ball to De Bruyne and Silva.
And that's it. That's what he needs to do. That's all he needs to do. I just want Locatelli up that pitch. That's it.
Yeah.
And if you can do that by spending 4 million euros, then great.
And you're going to constantly have Locatelli forward. Like if Zakaria does come and it is he comes and he's going to play, like you're never going to see Locatelli play back there again unless Zakaria's hurt.
Yeah.
Or misses a game.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's.
And especially if it's going to cost 4 million or 5 million, because the fee to Mönchengladbach as long as it's the 19th of January. So they have 12 days to sell him to a team if they want to sell him. So the fee is not going to go over 5 million. I don't think.
That's what I said in my daily. Like it's only 11 days. If you agree, there are no talks with Gladbach, but I think they know from their agent what Gladbach wants in January. Otherwise, you're not going into negotiations now at this stage of the month without knowing what Gladbach wants. Otherwise, it makes no sense.
Yeah. And also, we want to say that this Zakaria does not come in unless Arthur leaves, so it doesn't matter. So us saying Arthur's not leaving in the first place means Zakaria's probably not coming.
No, I still don't believe he's leaving.
To debate them. Sorry, go ahead.
No, because Romeo tweeted before we went live, and he said the same thing, like the loan is not convincing Juve. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So it's kind of pointless to talk. Not pointless. Like it can change. But yeah, and saying, guys, please talk about strikers. We're not getting one, so I don't know what to talk about. We're not getting one.
You said DiMarzio is going to be talking pretty soon.
Yeah.
So
keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Whenever Alejandro sees whatever the TV's saying, he'll let us know. And DiMarzio's been throwing out 7 different striker names the past week. There's nothing like. He was saying Maxi Gomez, he was saying Azmoun, he's saying Scamacca, he's saying all these other guys. It's like, okay, Martial. It's like we're definitely not talking to all these teams.
No, Arriva Bene made it clear yesterday, and I like that. He said, at the figures man you want, nope, not happening. End of it. Yeah. He's been very clear. Some fans like it, some don't. I like it. He tells the truth. We know where we stand, basically. He was clear at the start of the season. Don't expect crazy transfers the coming seasons. Yeah. He's been clear.
Yep. So, no, for sure. It's nice to have a transparent, leader in management.
Yeah.
What did you think about Ake yesterday?
He was lively, man.
Yeah.
He was. I was kind of shocked, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was like he came on and he reminded me of Douglas Costa at times. The way he just glide past people, it looked very easy. The way he can cut back really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
To be honest,
21.
he's a nice guy to have off the bench, though.
Yeah, that's not happening. We know that.
No, it's not.
But like that's something. It's not happening. It's not happening. But don't give like. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I just want to make a point. You don't need to give Bernardeschi 3.5 million euros. You don't.
No.
You actually don't. If he's gonna be a second or third option at times, you can use those players for that. Like, it really needs to go to shit if he's gonna need to be the first option midway season. Like you need to have all the luck of the world against you during the season for that to happen.
Similar to what's happening this year.
Yeah, like
this is why he's playing so much.
Yeah.
Bernardeschi is a highly replaceable player, and on that wage, it's not useful. It's not worth it. Sorry.
No, it's not worth it. I don't care if he can defend. Like if you pay him in that position, needs to contribute with goals, or goal contribution needs to be consistent, and it's not. Period.
Yeah.
And it's that simple. It's not worth any money to me. When you actually can get players who can do that, but at some point you need to bring those players through.
Yeah.
You really need. Again, I'm not saying
you need to replace your but you need to replace your high earning players that are replaceable with your youth internally.
Yeah.
Every team does it, like except for us. Every big team, at least.
Yeah, Chelsea, man. Chelsea have a full squad of youth players. Basically, they have Mount, they have James, Adoy, Loftus-Cheek. I'm forgetting players.
Loftus-Cheek went away quietly, eh?
The center back, forgot his name. Who scored against us?
Chalobah.
Yeah, Chalobah. And they still have players. So yeah, they do that, and they win Champions League, and they compete by doing that. I'm not saying our players are at the same level as them, as those youth players, but you will only know if you give it a shot.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean,
Robert 1 is saying, my friends watch a lot of German Bundesliga. Zakaria is not a 6. He does not play in front of the defense. He's a box-to-box player.
No. Yeah, wait. No. He did that. He can play as a box-to-box.
He can, but not for us.
Not for us. But he can sit. He can sit. He did that for Swiss.
He does that for Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does it perfectly for Switzerland.
And he did. Oh, which game was that? It was 2 years back, and I think that was the moment everybody started talking about it. I don't know which country did he play. France? I'm not sure, but he was unbelievable that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. He's a very good. He fills in gaps. He's not a flashy player. You know like Danilo from PSG, the Portuguese dude.
Yeah.
He's a better version of that.
Yeah, because he's not good, Danilo.
No, I'm just saying he's a better version. But you know how Danilo plugs in roles and plugs out holes, and he gets it to the better players. Zakaria is much better at that than he is.
Because to be honest, I did not watch a lot of Gladbach this season. Like I watched one game.
I watched him last year, and he was pretty good. And I watched him this year.
So I looked it up, and he played as a defensive midfielder most of the time this season. He did.
Yep.
Again, you also can play as a box-to-box, but he's not doing that if he comes to us.
Yeah.
He can play as a 6. He can. Defensive midfielder is a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, if you change it up the formation, maybe it's not really a 6, but with Allegri, he's gonna be a 6. If he comes.
For sure. Like the role is established. Like Locatelli, you move up, and Zakaria, you'd be sitting.
Yeah.
And he has to know that when he signs. Oh my goodness, my dog's going nuts. Sorry. Arif is saying any successful team in the history had a CDM and 2 creative midfielders. Dating back to the Pirlo era, Regista role doesn't now work anymore. Chelsea okay, but a bit different. Okay. Well, we're still working pretty much in a 3-man midfield.
Yeah.
It'd be still Zakaria, Locatelli, and McKennie, but just in a different setup.
Yeah.
obviously McKennie, nothing technical about him. Just go up and fill in gaps further up the pitch. Syed's he's been coming on the stream a lot. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. Syed's going on a bender saying like Martial not even like he rates Azmoun way better than Martial.
No, come on.
It's weird, and some people are dead set on that though.
No.
If you've noticed,
I will not agree with that at all. Like he's having a bad moment, Martial, but like it's just a bad situation. It's become toxic over there. Like the whole Man U situation is toxic, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I would take Martial over Azmoun any day of the week because, again, I'm not saying get Martial because I don't really think we need him, especially at that cost. It doesn't really make sense. But like, if you give me the choice, you can get Martial or Azmoun. Wow, I mean, it's no brainer for me. Like no chance. I'm choosing Azmoun over Martial. No chance.
Yeah, like it's. I don't know. You just compare their history, their actual ability, and what we need. Like how long is he? Azmoun's been in the Russian Premier League for what, 6 years now?
No idea.
Since he was at Rubin Kazan.
I heard his name for the first time when we played him this season. I'm just that serious. I'm that serious.
He played for Rubin Kazan for a bit, and then he transferred over to.
Again, I'm not disrespecting it, but if he's actually good, I would have heard about him. Again, I don't know any players, but if he's actually this highly rated as some say, he wouldn't be in the Russian league when he's 27. With all due respect.
Running on a free contract.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Like running out his contract. No, I said that you said that a couple days ago at least, and I mentioned that to the people yesterday.
Yeah,
I mentioned that you said that, and I was like, "You're exactly right."
Again, I can completely he can be a fantastic player. I have watched him twice. That's it. And
he scored once. He scored once on us.
Yeah, but he didn't impress me at all. He didn't impress me at all. And I know he played against the League and company, but still, if you're actually that good, I think you will pop off my screen at some point. But he never did. Yeah. So no, I never believed that story, to be honest, because it didn't make any sense to me. Like we don't.
So you don't think that we're linked to him at all?
I don't know. Maybe we asked for, but nothing serious. Yeah. Like it doesn't make sense moving forward. Like it does.
Yeah, I agree because they got to plug the hole in with a much better name.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of stuff here. I think we're going. We got Haneen's talking about Ake again, saying, "Did you ever watch him in Serie C?" It's a different dynamic because no one stands out on Juve U23 in Serie C.
No, it's like, to be honest,
it's a different beast.
Yeah, like if you watch it. Like I think if a lot of people will watch it, they will watch it once and they will never watch it again.
Yeah.
Like the football is not like any game. It's not technical. It's hard for every game.
Stylistically, it's not good. Like it's a war every game.
Every game it is, and especially away from home, it looks ugly every time I watch them. Not just us.
So it's tough.
It's very tough. It is.
It's tough to critique. Like let's say, even Sule struggle. Like Sule struggles in that league.
Yeah, and he said it. Like, it's very... But he needs it. He said, I need that to improve. It's physical. It's not easy at all. So yeah, like, I think if people watch one game of that, they never watch it again.
For sure. I tried to watch some of it. I'm like, this is brutal. But this reminds me of a little bit of a higher ability of a Sunday league.
Yeah, because I just watch it when I'm at home and... I have free time, I just put it on. Yeah. I'm not staying at home for it. But when I'm home and they're playing, I put it on. And it's not the best to watch. But just in general, the entire Serie C, like you can watch the first team in the league. The first one in the table, first team in the table, and it still looks kind of weird. Yeah. I say to keep saying Azmoun scored against Chelsea and Juve. It's good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we can see the go from Nordsjælland players and Copenhagen players. Like, Copenhagen players. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
We lost to Porto last year because of what's his name?
I don't know.
That one number
anymore.
9 guy.
I don't know his name.
Not Oliveira.
He was awful. I remember he was awful, and he dunked.
He got the red card.
He was awful, and then dunked on us. Oh my god.
Yeah. Again, there's reasons why, and Yusuf Murmo was saying Asmun could not move from Zenit because of stuff outside of football, and I still doubt that. I doubt it, but exactly, you don't know what exactly is all happening.
To be honest,
behind the scenes.
I don't want to.
Why is he allowed to leave now? Yeah, that's fair.
I know so little.
That's fair. No,
it's. I don't know. Like,
it's sad. It's sad that it's coming down to this, though.
Yeah, it's sad that we are linked with those names. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be serious now and honest. It's sad that we are getting linked with those players. It's sad. Period. I don't care if he's decent, if he's any good. It's sad. He's 27. He's playing the Russian league. It's sad. Period.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be in this situation into getting linked with those players. With all due respect, we shouldn't. But we are. Same as Maxi Gomez, another striker. Like, Rugani has more goals this season, almost, than him.
Yeah. He's one less than Maxi Gomez.
Come on.
Yeah, it's not
also,
good.
Guys, like the video. Only 17 likes.
17 likes. There's 30. What? How many? 36. 36 people in here right now.
Yep.
That's it. Taremi, Jeff Costello. Taremi is actually a decent striker. Come on.
Who?
The guy who scored on the Porto striker that scored on us last year.
Yeah. No, he's not.
I mean, he's not. If you guys don't rate Morata or you don't rate Keane, then
that's not an upgrade. It's not an upgrade. Like, I don't want to be linked with those names. I don't want to be linked with those names. Like, we're getting linked with Scamacca, who's better in my opinion, who can become better. And people are not hating him. They don't want him. So if that's the level, we shouldn't be getting those players. I'm sorry. And again, I'm not saying pay 40 mil for Scamacca, but it's what it's gonna be.
Yusuf is saying, I've watched over 100 games of his, and
Jesus.
H0E, he is good.
Respect you if you watch 100 Zenit games, man.
Yeah.
I doubt you. Like, if
maybe they're Iranian though. Maybe they're Iranian. And
still 100 games. Like, that's over 10 years of national football.
Yeah.
Is he playing since he was 17 in the National League? I don't know. Hey, if he does, great. But still, I don't know. Like, I don't, still, like, it's like they play the Asian competition, no? Against New Zealand and stuff like that. No?
Yeah.
And I don't know, all those small islands. Isn't that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're in the Asian Cup or whatever it's called.
Australia is something different. They're with China.
Australia.
And Lebanon.
Australia is in. Yeah, Iran's in that.
Really? I think Australia have a different one.
Australia's with the Asians, and New Zealand's with Oceania, and those are all the islands.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the competition is kind of like, I don't want to disrespect it, but the competition is not great.
Yeah.
Like, I think the all-time national top scorer was an Iranian, no?
Ali Day or whatever. Yeah.
So, still impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But like.
Do we want to talk? Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I want to say I'm not lowering my standards, even when we are in financial troubles. I'm not lowering my standards. I am not.
Yeah.
Like this, like these names remind me of Milan over the past 10 years. Baca and all those players. Like, just that. Be footballers. Be footballers.
Yeah.
I'm like, that shouldn't be our level. That's not our level. Period.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, can you comment on Arsenal, Dusan Vlahovic, and Juventus?
No, because that was Jesus Christ. I think the site was just made up this morning, and Arsenal fans are Yeah, they don't have a brain. I will just say that.
They're losing it. They're losing it because of
a fake story.
some of a
Ok,
fake story.
calciomercato.it.
But I love the made-up story of there's a buyout clause or buyback clause for Juventus when he leaves in a free next year or something.
No, he agreed with Juve, and if he signs for
Whatever.
another team, the new team needs to pay Juve. And I'm like, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
If you write those stuff and if you actually believe these things, I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You can be real. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my! I can't believe that. Do you know? Obviously, you're on Twitter a lot, so am I. Do you know when you click on the things that that are relate to you and the things that are trending?
Oh,
Juve, Vlahovic, and Arsenal were all in my top 3.
really? I don't check that.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I look at that because I look for my Marvel, my Disney stuff if anything breaks new. But I saw Vlahovic, Arsenal, Juventus. I'm like, what happened now? That's what I
The quote tweets were funny. I'm not gonna lie, from Juve fans. Like, the quote tweets were
the
funny.
one. Oh my goodness, the one.
Yeah, but the Ballon d'Or.
No, not the Ballon d'Or, but some guy puts, "We're 5th. Why would you come to Juventus?" And then another Juventus fan put Bukayo Saka missing the penalty shot in the Euro Cup. I was like, no.
And someone said like, Arsenal fans are shocked that he doesn't want to go to a team who talks about the Invincibles and Henry not winning the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Like players go to Arsenal for the money, period, because they're a shit team.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They're awful. They've been awful for a decade, longer.
Since Henry left.
Yeah, since they lost that final, basically. Yeah. They competed maybe for a few, but not really competed.
They're irrelevant. They're like Dortmund. They're like Dortmund. Everyone loves Dortmund because they had Van Persie, Nasri, and Fabregas. That's the last time they were relevant to me.
Yeah, they're irrelevant. People go there because it's London. It's probably nice to live in London. They pay a lot of money, and you can do whatever the hell you want over there, and they don't really care.
Yep.
Like, it is what it is. It's a circus over there. A circus, and you get paid. It's what it is. They're a banter club. I don't.
Yeah.
People are shocked that they're getting beat to top players. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. Like, you're a supporter. You know what happened the last 15 years.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is waiting to be coached by Arteta unless you get overpaid. And let's be real.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
So, now that you've seen stuff, like, are you still waiting for summer to really analyze where Vlahovic is going to go?
Excuse me? Waiting to the summer, until the summer.
Well, yeah, because nothing's happening this month.
I was watching a stream with Beppe. He was on Alvin's channel with Giovanni Albanese and Mirko Di Natale, and Mirko said that basically they have an agreement with Vlahovic on a wage since October. And Nico Schira also said that. But they both said like it's virtually almost impossible to do that deal because of the competition, and they can pay more money. It's what it is. And Giovanni said, I wouldn't be shocked if he even leaves now because Fiorentina wants that. I'm like, I would be shocked because, well, Fiorentina wants that, fair, but he doesn't care. He's in total control. Fiorentina are not going to bench him because they're competing for Europe. They're not going to bench him.
Yeah.
They're in no position to do that. I think the coach would not even listen to the owners if they asked to bench Vlahovic. Yeah. That makes no sense. So he's in full control, and I don't believe for one bit that he's leaving now. I think he's just going to wait until the summer, and he has more options. Instead of going to Arsenal, like, he knows. Come on, like...
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. He also said, like, he likes to stay in Italy, and Juve is the only option. If Italy is an option, it's just Juve. It's that.
Yeah.
But it depends. Like, I think a lot of things will happen striker-wise this summer around Europe.
So... that's what I was going to say. If Man City and Real Madrid are out, does Juve have a chance?
Oh,
Based on the money that if Juventus, I'm going to say a lot of ifs. I'm going to say Juventus make top four. Man City signed Kane. Real Madrid signed Haaland. Do you think Vlahovic has a chance of going to Juventus?
maybe, but I still think Premier League. I still think if Tottenham sell Kane,
Okay.
I think Tottenham with Conte they have the pull to do it, and actually the money to do it. So I still don't think we're the favorites or something like that. But yeah, if City is out of the picture, I don't think Real has been in the picture. Maybe Barcelona because they need a striker.
That's true.
They need one, and if
they need Morata.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Lewandowski wants to leave.
That's true.
I don't know how he's gonna leave. Who's gonna get him?
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to wait. I said it at the start of the week. I said we need to bury that dream. I think it's over.
No, yeah, for sure.
We kept it alive.
But I was just saying because, again, I moved on because I know Haaland's not even close. But now I'm saying Vlahovic is now, until he goes somewhere, I'm going to believe.
Okay, that's fair. Ooh, Vlahovic, you mean?
Yeah, Vlahovic.
Okay.
Until he leaves Fiorentina and goes to another team, I'm going to believe.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You should. That's what Giovanni also said. Mirko, you still need to, not hope, but you never know. But as it stands now, it's very unlikely.
Yeah. No, for sure. Is there anything on DiMarzio yet? Nothing?
No, nothing. I don't think anything will break. We know they spoke with Arsenal and Juve don't agree. If there was something with Zakaria, I think they would have tweeted that out by now.
Yeah.
I don't think anything is serious.
Ali Rez is saying Morata was unhappy even when he scored a goal. If we can bring Icardi on a dry loan and let him go to Barca, do you think we should go for it?
No, I think he was happy. I've seen him happy ever since the news broke. The way he celebrated Chesney saving that penalty, McKennie.
Yeah.
McKennie scoring, he assisting him. Yeah. I don't think there's an issue over there. I really don't. I said it before. I never believed there would have been an issue because he loves the club. He loves the club. And he understands. We cannot let you go if nobody's coming in. He understands that. At the end of the day.
Yeah, he's 29. He has to.
Yeah, come on, you're a professional, and we gave him. Yeah, we kind of gave him a career. We put him on a map. We put him on the map when he joined us, and we took him back when he wasn't a low.
Gave up on him.
He wasn't a low, and nobody actually wanted him. I think he respects us enough to just get over with it.
Yep.
So yeah.
JJ10 says Conte wants Lukaku. I don't think Lukaku's gonna go to Tottenham, to be honest.
I think Chelsea would love to bin him now.
Yeah, he's been so bad.
And you know what the funny thing is?
Yeah.
Chelsea fans are shocked that his first touch is awful and his dribbling. I'm did you watch him at Inter or did you just look up his goal tally? Because if you actually watch it, yeah, but even at Inter, his goal tally, yes, we know that he can score goals. But if you want him to do things with the ball, you need a different striker. Also, 46 people watching, only 20 likes. So get the likes up.
Get the likes up. If we get to 30, we're signing Vlahovic. How's that?
No, we need 40. And everybody making a 100,000 euro donation. But
yeah, start a GoFundMe.
But yeah, I see if Tottenham somehow, but he's not going. But
yeah,
at the moment, yeah, it's funny. I love it. But still, it looks bad. I mean, Inter just pulled Chelsea's pants down over there.
100%.
I cannot 100%. Believe they paid that money for him. I actually can't believe it. I'm shocked.
He was in such a good situation at Inter because team created for him.
Yeah, the way they played.
And Chelsea does not play for him, and that's fine. Chelsea won a Champions League not doing that, so whatever. And he's basically ruined a Champions League winning team for 110 million euros. Ruined.
Yeah, it's funny. They have money enough, so.
Yeah. Yeah. like you said though, like people are commenting on the striking options. It's going to be a carousel this summer.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be
like
fun.
Haaland gone, Adeyemi to replace him at Dortmund. Real Madrid gets Haaland. What happens to Benzema? Lewandowski leaves Bayern Munich. That's crazy.
And they're getting Mbappe. They're getting him.
That's crazy. Vinicius, Haaland, Mbappe, Benzema.
They're just gonna create.
That's such a joke of a club, man.
They're going back 2000. Remember when they just signed like quote unquote Galacticos?
Figo,
like,
Beckham.
Yeah, it was just vibes, no actually plan behind them. Just it looked fun.
I remember the center backs. It was like Hierro and nothing.
Yeah, and
Roberto Carlos.
And up front, it was like, oh my god. But at the back, it was
Ronaldo.
Like, Jesus, just do something at the back. It looked like they're going back, like because again, defensively they look good, but I think they need a defender also. They do because they're playing.
They have Alaba playing center back.
Yeah, and you can do that. That's fair, but like, I mean, you still need some coverage, like covering in that position. But they are, I don't know, like if you face them in the Champions League, it's gonna be peak, man.
Yeah.
Like,
from what they've been saying, it is likely that they'll have Haaland, Benzema, Vinicius, and Mbappe.
But imagine that speed up front. That's Jesus.
Yeah.
That's oh my god. Like, I don't want to be a center back playing them. Those they're just gonna with
Kroos
and Modric behind them.
Yeah,
it's gonna be insane.
They don't have to move.
No, they're just gonna
Modric can stay until he's 40. Modric can stay around until he's 40 and start and just ping balls.
Yeah,
and have fun.
That would be insane.
I kind of want that to happen though. But Real Madrid's a joke again. Like they waited a couple of years after the Hazard disaster. They waited a couple of years. Now they're just gonna go balls deep. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, in terms of the striking carousel, Kane leaves finally. Tottenham needs a forward. If Man United is going to probably need another forward.
Yeah. Cavani's leaving,
so and then Lukaku is probably going to get pushed out, so Chelsea's going to need a forward.
That would be funny. 50 watching. Get us to 40 likes.
You know who has a lot of forwards? Atletico Madrid. You know what team pisses me off? Atletico Madrid.
Suarez is gone, so...
Yeah.
Morata's coming back. Yeah. Yeah, like...
That team pisses me off.
Yeah, it does, but like then again... I don't know why. Like, if you join them, you know what's gonna happen. Kind of like with us, to be honest, but to a lesser extent. Yeah. You know what you're gonna get into. So I don't feel sorry for those players. Like DePaul, they wanted to get out of Udinese, which I get. The only option was Atletico. He took it, and I think he regrets it by now.
A cheeky little Joao Felix loan bid on the last day of the transfer window.
Yeah.
Next year. Especially if Dybala leaves. Hey, Joao, see how good Dybala was with us? That could be you. Jeez. It's going to be a fun summer, though. It always is.
Yeah, not for us, but...
Not for us, just to watch what's going on.
For other teams...
No Serie A team is going to sign anybody either.
Oh, we're just going to compete with Inter for Scamacca.
Yeah.
Until the last day of the transfer window.
The top 6 English clubs, they all spend like 400 million euros, and then the most an Italian team spends is like 30. Too funny. So going back to what we're going to do for the rest of the transfer, this winter transfer, nothing. It's just
nice.
It's names for now.
Yeah, it's just names.
And it will be.
Yeah. I said it January the 1st. I don't believe anything will change with the squad. Ramsey's still here.
Exactly.
Just to put it out there. I needed to check if he's actually still here, because you don't hear anything. I think even the journalists are just boring about reporting it. They're just like, nah, when it happens, we will tweet it out.
Yeah, we won't even get into that. Yeah, he's gone.
But for now, we're just not gonna, like, it's Crystal Palace, he doesn't want to go. It's Newcastle, no. What the hell? Like,
by the way, Newcastle's building a really average dream team.
Yeah, they're just gonna get rejected by one of the like they got rejected by Reims from France for a player. I'm like, Jesus.
I'm never for 35 mil a Tika or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Believe it.
I needed to Google it, but you got rejected by those teams. I'm like, you're going to the championship, man.
By the way,
the money.
Can we talk about Diego Carlos for a second? And how embarrassing that is? Because he starts. Well, he wants to go.
Yeah, but Sevilla say you have money, pay up. Everybody knows they have money now. They're not gonna give away players for cheap.
Yep. I'm just saying. Diego Carlos wants to leave Sevilla, second place in La Liga by a little bit. They've had a really good season. Did they move on in the Champions League?
I don't know. But
I think they did.
I want to say I get why he wants to leave.
Is it money though? Because you just said Sevilla has money, but they're going to probably triple his wage.
They're going to triple his wage, and to be honest, I don't think he's actually that good. Like I don't see it when you watch him. He's nothing amazing, special. He knows this is my chance to get the money, and he wants to take it.
He's 28, to be fair.
I get him. Like again, he's competing with Sevilla next season. He's competing for fourth, fifth place. It's a fluke, most likely.
Yeah.
Like it's a fluke that Barca are this bad and Atletico are struggling.
But
it is.
Would you rather go from Sevilla to Newcastle?
If I'm 28 If I'm 28 and I know Sevilla is my level and I'm going from 1.5 to 5 for the next 4 years, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I do it. Think about it. Retiring with, let's say, 8 million euros or with almost 30 million euros.
Yeah.
I know what to pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's what it is now. That's the reality.
Yeah.
So I understand. I understand what you're saying. I do.
Yeah.
But same for Trippier. It's same for Trippier.
Yeah. Trippier did some weird thing.
So it's just money. He can say whatever he wants. I like the project. Blah blah blah. You went for money. Come on. We're not stupid.
The first that always makes me laugh. The first guy to say I like the project. You have no idea what the project is. They haven't signed anybody. You're the first guy.
He likes it because he's getting almost 9 million euros.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you like it.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Just be honest. I think if he's being honest, people will respect that.
Yeah.
You can say, I liked what they want to do and I'm getting paid a lot of money. Period. We know how much you're getting paid. We're not stupid. You're not going from Atletico to Newcastle for the project when Newcastle is in serious danger to get relegated. Like serious. Yeah. It's not a joke. It's serious.
Do you think there's a relegation clause in his contract?
I think so.
Or do you think Kieran Trippier is actually going to go to the championship?
No, I think he has a clause. I think he has.
I think whoever they sign now, that maybe not that Wood guy that they signed, but anybody else, if it's a big name, they'll have a relegation clause.
Yeah.
They almost have to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Ali Reza is saying, do you see any chance for the Super League? Without fundamental changes in European football, our dream striker is Skamaka. Yeah.
I still believe it will happen one day, but it's just me. I just believe it because it's Real Madrid and Barca who are backing it still. And at some point, more and more teams will realize we cannot compete with the Premier League anymore. It's done. Yeah. And I think it will come to a point that even Bayern, with all the morals they throw at us, Rummenigge, who got caught for, tax invasion and stuff like that, but he was getting it all big in Tuanielli a few weeks back in the newspaper. I think even it will come so far. Like, to be honest, they're a healthy club. They're one of the richest clubs in the world, but even they are kind of not struggling, but they don't have the firepower anymore like they used to have. I think it will be so bad. It will come to a point with Newcastle getting money. PSG, I think even they will fall for it at some point.
Another thing is Bayern Munich originally signed up for the Super League.
Yeah, so everyone, even PSG.
Their moral high ground, whatever they took, it's like you're a liar who lies. You got liaria.
Yeah, the papers are there. Like you were on. You were planning it. Then I don't know what you got offered by, well, we know how it works. Like those English clubs, they sign something. We all know how it works. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
But I think at some point it will happen. I don't know in which capacity, but I think it will. I think
it almost has to.
I think the way it's going, I think it's what it is. Unless
again, like Inter Milan backing out, it's like, what are you doing?
Oh, they will come back.
Yeah, for sure.
They will come running back, but unless something changes with Real Madrid, Perez, I don't know what happens with him. He leaves, he retires, then maybe.
Yeah.
So it needs to be in the next 10 years, within the next 10 years.
Yeah.
If they actually want to pull it off. But the fact that those three clubs are not backing down, tells you
it gives
that,
it life.
Yeah, like otherwise you back down. If you can see like it's no chance, you back down.
Yep.
But it's what it is.
It's gonna be, again, it's always interesting this summer. Not particularly for us recently, especially not for Justin, because Justin does the live daily updates every day in the summer. Feel bad for him sometimes.
I think it's gonna be a more lively summer for us compared to last season, or compared to past summer.
Is that because we're now pretty much even regarding the losses, and
but also
we could potentially have more money to play with?
Free agents, players actually gonna leave because some players actually want to leave, like Arthur and stuff like that. Like, so I think it's gonna be more lively. Also with players coming back, Rafaela, maybe Fagioli, it will be more lively.
Yeah.
There will be more options, things to talk about. I'm not saying Rafaela's coming back and he's staying. Maybe in a swap deal we're gonna sell him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think things actually are gonna happen. I'm not saying we're getting Pogba and Vlahovic and stuff, but I think there will be more to talk about it. Some depressing news, especially when we will talk about the Ligt leaving. But
we gotta we get prepared and have the time to say goodbye by Andrea Pacelli.
Yeah.
Or what was it? What is it? Did he sing that, or the other guy? Luciano Pavarotti.
I don't know. One of the two.
Forget. Yeah.
But yeah, it's not gonna be daily about Locatelli, and this time about Scamacca. Well, it will be a lot about Scamacca, but not only, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna need to do a coach's corner on Scamacca.
I am gonna have to do one, and that's gonna be so depressing. Actually, you know what? If he gets more content and more goals, then it'll be easier to find. At least, like I would start to look at it a couple weeks ago because, like, it was almost inevitable that we might get him, and I was like, "There's nothing here." Like, it was scarce for activity.
I'm still not impressed, but he did improve. Like, he is improving, but I'm still not overly.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching the stream, and Mbappe said the same thing. Like, I'm not like what we said. Like, the thought that he's gonna be the number 9 in a season where we should be back, not to kind of competing. It's kind of scary. It is.
Yeah.
And then Mirko said, but like, would you have taken him 2 years back when he was scoring no goals like Scamacca? And Pepe said, like, yeah, no. And I think that's a fair answer.
No chance.
Like, nobody would have done that. Not just us. Like, it's normal that you go for what's good at the moment, I think. Yeah. Unless you're getting a 16-year-old and you're going to put him in the academy and grow. Like, that's different. But we need to get a ready now striker, number 1, who's going to get 20 goals for us.
Yep.
So, and it's scary. That might be Scamacca. Also, it's 2 years back from Vlahovic. He's doing it 2 seasons now. 2 seasons and a half, to be honest. But let's say 2 seasons at a very high level. Like, a lot of his goals, again, yes, penalties, but, I mean, it is what it is. But a lot of his goals are just high quality.
Yeah.
Like, just clean finishes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Monday, for example.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm gonna give you a couple of rapid fire yes or no. They're staying, or leaving, or coming. Okay.
What? Okay. Now, at the end of the season.
End of the season.
Okay.
Okay. So Delit.
I still say stay.
You can give a percentage as well of leaving or staying.
55. He's staying.
55. He's staying. Oh jeez. Dybala.
90%. He's staying.
He's staying 90%. Okay.
Yeah.
Bernardeschi.
I'm going 35. He's saying
35 is staying. DeCilio?
I'll go 50.
50-50 stays. Perrin?
0.
He's going, right?
Yeah.
And then Quadrado?
100% he's saying.
Okay, so that's the free agents plus the big name for De Ligt. Scamacca?
50.
50?
Yeah. It's between us and Inter. So.
Okay. And then I'll say Rovella.
Yeah, he's coming back, but like 60, 65.
60%. Okay. Okay.
I don't know. Like,
I like the idea of involving him in a deal potentially if the player is very, very good.
Yeah, but we are the club who will get him into a deal to get Scamacca.
That's not what I want. If it's for
or Fratesi, like we are that club to ship him out to get Fratesi. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. If it's for Vlahovic, you better do it.
Yeah, I will do that. I like Rovella, but like, yeah, I'll do that. I would. I actually.
But
would.
if you're saying for Scamacca or Fratesi, hell no.
No, don't.
Hell no.
Don't do it. Then I'd rather.
But I do like
keep
the idea of having. Yeah, it is similar like North American sports where you have these younger players and you gotta get a better player, and by getting the better player, you have to sacrifice one of your better youngsters.
Yeah. But like.
And that's fine. I'm okay with that because you have these assets in midfield. We do have these young prospects ready to go. Not ready to go per se, but they're coming.
Yeah.
We have a plethora of center midfielders. We have Rovella, Fagioli, Miretti. What's the last guy's name? Ranocchia.
But like, they're not going to Fiorentina. Like, the only option is Rovella. If they want them. But those,
like, Rovella can be replaced by Fagioli, like next man up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I like that idea. We'll see what happens. Let's see if Cherubini can do anything. He's been not speaking at all recently, has he?
No, he's not.
It's been Arriva Bene.
Yeah, he will be the spokesman. We know that.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Marotta and Paratici back today.
Yeah.
Paratici never spoke until Marotta left, and now it flipped. It's Cherubini is quiet, and which is fine. I don't really care. Like, at least he's being honest.
To be honest, I like Arriva Bene speaking. He's direct. He's honest, transparent.
Yeah, he's honest. No bullshit.
Spyro, is against giving Rovella in any deal.
No. Like, he's good, but he's not Vlahovic talented, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I would do it. If you can get Vlahovic I would do it. Because
if we miss out on Dusan Vlahovic because we couldn't give up Rovella, and Vlahovic has the career that he's destined to go on, like 25 plus goals a year, you missed out.
Yeah, the peak, like the projected peak by now is higher for Vlahovic compared to Rovella, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's harder to find a top number 9 than just a good midfielder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Rovella is good, but he's not special. Like, it's not
yet, right?
Yet, but like, it's not. How do you want to say it? Like, it's not like, oh my god.
It's not an undeniable top
pure talent.
5. Like,
you know what I mean?
Vlahovic will be a top 5 striker in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
For the next 8, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and we need a top striker. It's more difficult to find a top number 9 who's gonna stay here for a good, let's say 4 or 5 years, which I believe if he joins us, and he's gonna get 20 goals compared to a good midfielder. Like, you can get good midfielders for a decent price.
Yep.
But you're not gonna get a top number 9 for a decent price. You need to pay for a top number 9.
Yeah.
So I will do it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, again, who's out there besides Vlahovic and Scamacca that is a realistic target for us? Not much.
No one.
We're going to be going for scraps here.
That's it. It's one of the twos and one of those two, and at the moment it's more Scamacca because he's cheaper.
Yeah.
So,
and like you said, there's no chance you give up Rovella in that. Would you give up a Ranocchia? Yes.
Yeah, but Fiorentina are not taking that.
No, I'm saying for Scamacca.
Oh.
No, not even that, eh?
Like if it's gonna be Scamacca, and because I think 40 million is insane. If you can, if you can get the price down by including those players, then I'd rather do that than overpay for him. I don't know.
So like, let's say it's a Ranocchia and like another fringe City player, you can knock down Scamacca's price a bit. You'd be fine with that?
I would still find it sad that we do that, but I'd rather have that than overpay for Scamacca.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is the reality of the club right now. It's sad. But again, the on-field product recently it's been going well. It's been going fine, I'll say. Like you said, since match day 5, we are second in the league.
Yep.
We've advanced in the Champions League we topped the group in the Champions League.
Yep.
We lost in the last minute in the Super Cup. We've advanced in the Coppa Italia, and we're inching closer to the top 4. Things are looking up on the field, but it's still not great.
If you look at the table, since the 4 games, like the numbers say, we will make top 4. We're gonna edge it, but it's just numbers. Like you need to prove it. You need to go on the field on Sunday and win, and you need to go to Atalanta and win. That's the reality we are in. Like we cannot just go out there, lose, and hope they will lose an extra 2 games just for us to get to make up for that loss.
Yep. Marco El says bring back Amari. Remember when Amari chose number 8 as a striker? Like, what are you doing?
I just remember him playing for us, and that's sad by itself.
Yeah. And then Mo, one of our members, says it is Vlahovic or bust.
Yeah.
I technically agree, but again, a lot of stuff has to fall the way of that. And if I hear anything like, "Oh, we were this close to signing Vlahovic," do not tell me that.
No.
I do not want to hear that.
Again, if he comes to Scamacca, I'm just gonna support him, because he needs to do well. But
exactly.
He doesn't. I don't see him to be the main number 9 for us, and drag us, but help us big time too. I can be completely wrong. He can join and he can end the season with 19 goals. I will come on and I'm saying I'm wrong. I was wrong.
Yeah,
I will do that. I will happily do that.
For sure.
And if Vlahovic comes and he scores 6 goals, I will come on and say, wow, I had it wrong for this season. I will do that. But that's just my opinion for now, at the moment.
Hanin is saying no to Ranocchia for Scamacca. Give him 1 season in Serie A and his value will double or triple. Now he costs 5 mil.
But you need to remember he had no offers for Serie A clubs.
Yeah.
He didn't.
There's a reason why he's in Serie B.
Yeah, you also need to find a Serie A club who wants to take, and don't say Genoa and teams like that. It needs to be a decent one, to be honest.
I think she's saying for the swap in general.
What do you mean?
Like she's saying Ranocchia, no to Ranocchia for Scamacca, like in a swap deal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you're gonna.
I'm gonna be honest. I would do Ranocchia because he's 4th out of those 4 center midfielders.
Yeah, it's.
We have we do have depth in that age group, in that position of the field.
I'm not gonna lie. I've not watching week in, week out. I watched maybe
in
total over the last 2 seasons, maybe 7 games. I think that's fair to say 7, at least 7.
Yeah.
And just going off that and the scouting reports, it's Rovella because he's ready now, and to be honest, it's Miretti, it's Fagioli, and then it's Ranocchia. They a lot of scouting reports rate Miretti ceiling much higher than Fagioli's one.
Yeah.
But it's just getting there. Fagioli is already there. There. He's further ahead in his development.
Yeah. Well, again, look at the leagues they're playing in right now.
Yeah.
There's a reason why that's happening.
Yeah.
Marco L says Scamacca is overpriced for sure. If we could get him for less, but we don't really know what we're getting. It could end up being a revelation like Chiesa, or could end up being another Zaza. 100%.
That's fair. Like, and and again, I said it, like, if he bangs, good for us. Like, I will be happily be wrong. I would be happy to be wrong. I'm not saying my opinion is a fact. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, we're not. You and I, we're not scouts. We're not scouts.
No. I'm just talking on the YouTube channel. We created. Like, exactly. Nobody gave us this platform. We just created it. I'm just saying what I think. Like, I said at the start of the season, I'd rather have Sandro still playing than Pellegrini, and I apologized.
Yep.
I did. I still don't think Pellegrini is the answer, but Sandro is not even the B answer at the moment. Like, it's answer Z.
That's DeCilio. It's
Pellegrini,
DeCilio, Sandro.
So, and I came on and I said, I feel sorry I said that. I'd rather have Pellegrini playing, knowing he will make defensive mistakes like Sandro, but at least going forward, he will offer more.
Yeah.
Yep. And I said that.
Antonio Inguagiato says we can give Ranocchia with a buyback clause and Kyle George for Scamacca. We'll still have to add a lot of money.
Like, you need.
And Sassuolo will still have to accept it.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like, that would be ideal, but like, they still need to accept it. And why would they do that when they can get 40 mil from Inter?
Yeah.
You need to offer something very good.
To be fair, Inter likes to put in those kind of deals as well, and those kind of players.
There was news today that Morata was looking to include some players.
Oh, there you go.
So it's like nobody's gonna pay 40 million euros cash for him. Let's be straight. Like, not us, not Inter. It's not happening.
Yeah, no.
That's not happening. And he's not going. And it's not like that. He has offers like Locatelli from Premier League
abroad.
Teams. So yeah.
Are you tired? Do you want to talk for a little bit more or no? You need to go?
We can wrap it up. Yeah.
Just a couple more, just to tie up loose ends here. Over Arda says, did we get Zakaria or not? We've offered a deal to him.
Yeah.
Now, is he going to come? Who knows? Again, players have to leave before we can take some in. Yeah. So it's an ongoing thing. We'll see in the next couple of days because the transfer season or window closes in 12 days for me, 11 days for you. And then Hanin says, now his value isn't much. Going back to Ranocchia or Rovella, or I think Ranocchia, he won't lower the price by much. If you give him a loan to Serie A for next season, his value will be much more, and you can sell him for more or use him in a better swap. Yeah, no, for sure. But the timing is now to get a striker. This is why I understand that his book value right now is not high at all. I understand that. But you gotta convince Sassuolo, look at this guy's future. You could be better than whatever they got Fratesi right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you could sell him on for even more. You gotta haggle, negotiate. That's why you're getting paid. Cherubini and Arubene.
Yeah.
And we don't have time to wait another year to try and put him in another deal for another striker. We need a striker this summer.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Mohamed Taroum just says, I dislike Scamacca. I like Vlahovic more, but he's overpriced. Sure. Everyone has their opinion on prices, but Vlahovic, I think at 60 million, 65 million is fairly priced.
Yep. He's
not even 22 yet. He's about to have 2 20-goal seasons in Serie A, and he's a Serbian international going to the World Cup. He's ticking all the boxes right now.
Yep.
So with that, follow Bianconeri Zone on Twitter and Instagram for all the latest updates regarding the transfer window and team news, like injuries, team lineups, press conferences, whatnot. Follow Alejandro on Twitter at AlejandroBZ. Follow Justin Soforo at Justin Soforo. And follow myself at Gennady151 on Twitter for more updates and more information and more takes. Thank you all for watching today. We got up to 50 today, which is incredible. I hope you guys are continuing to like the video. Subscribe to the channel because we're almost at 2,000. And click the bell icon for this YouTube channel to be updated with actual videos on the news of the day with Justin. So with that, Ale, good night. Have a good one.
Ciao.
Good luck on your test tomorrow.
Thanks.